Hi, everybody. I'm here today with a new testimony video. These videos started a few weeks ago, and at this point, I'm getting so familiar with all of these and shedding a lot of light on everyone who continues to watch these testimonies. They mean something to me. And I hope and I pray that they mean something to you as well. And I had an event yesterday, and it was at a church in Canton. And when I do these church events, I always have my books, the four previous books in the Journey Collection series, as well as the core line. And what happens at these events is just an emotional um, moment, and it makes me reflect on things that have happened to me in the past. And I one woman that I actually talked to. Well, actually, two women who I talked to. I got so emotional that I almost broke down in tears, and that's very rare for me. Um, in some cases, but when I get really emotional and talk about my story a little, my backstory a little bit about behind the books and the series, pretty much I get emotional because I remember a time in my life where I was so lost and I had no direction in my life, and I didn't have any goals. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I, like I said, I had no direction. I was lost. I was just not where I needed to be at that moment. And that was about close to 20 years ago. A lot of things have, you know, uh, played out in my life over the past 20 years. And I've had a lot of people come and go out of my life over the past 20 years. And it's just that progression and the things that I went not to, but went through, and and the people who encouraged me along the way. My best friends, Tiffany and Michelle, and God rest your soul. I miss you every day, Michelle. Just something that uh, her spirit is here with me, and I know that she's here in spirit. And just and my closest friends in North Carolina, they're like my extended families in North Carolina, so I love them so much. And then this person who recently came into my life a couple months ago, it just, everything has fit um, more now than it used to be. Every piece to the puzzle keeps fitting or aligning in the right way. But it was from that event yesterday that had me reflecting on the day and really appreciating everything more, that has come so full circle in my life, and knowing where I need to be and what I need to be doing to give you folks some hope in your life. And you know, don't lose yourself, because so many people end up losing themselves throughout their journey in life. And it does happen. It just happens at different times. I was in my 20s when I lost direction in my life, and I don't want to go into the full story because I'll probably start crying, so I don't want to do that. But this happened yesterday, and then I heard from someone, and it just made more sense to me why I need to be doing this. And um, those who discourage me for, are the ones that keep it's that drive that I have in me to continue doing what I'm meant to do with my life. So, like you said in one of my previous testimony video, that no matter who tries to crush your dreams, keep working at it and never give up, because you know you're meant to do it. And those who actually do support you and believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, yeah, that does happen. And there are people who are so invested in you and believe in you enough because they see something in you. They 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 get to know you and know you as a person, and know what your likes and your dislikes are. And those are people who are meant to be in your life. And I've had a lot of time to really think about that a lot these days, and continue to appreciate and love those so much who continue to support and believe in me and want to see me do well. And, this started 3 years ago. 3 years ago, this started. And, even though I've been writing for a long time, I never really had that thought of wanting to be an author or a writer or wherever it was going to take me. It's just something that I knew that was meant to be and to do. And the decor line is just something that was a hobby. I'm very artistic and very creative person, and I could be very crafty. And I took that from the inspiration from my book series into what I do. And I've had very little success at this point, but everything happens in time. Um, don't start out on top, because, I was thinking about this yesterday. Don't start out on top, because it does come to an end eventually. And I've seen it happen in this industry where people end up losing their identity along the way. The way I'm doing it with patience, with love and kindness. And that's the way I want it to be. And I won't compromise myself either in the process of that, because I know who I am as a human being. Because I love myself enough that, to keep doing what it is that I'm meant to do, and give somebody a sense of hope and someone a sense of peace, and support those who have a dream to live through or want to live. So it really is very humbling to me, and I appreciate it so much more than I ever did. And I know I'm supposed to do this, and that's what it is for me. And if you want to get to know me, and just find these testimonies very comforting to you, you always reach out to me. I'm on Facebook at The Real Shellie Palmer. Obviously, the Real Shellie Palmer on YouTube. Twitter at _Shellie_Palmer. I'm on Pinterest. My official website, I am therealshelliepalmer.tumblr.com. And just, reach out if you need to reach out to me. And I'm always going to be helpful in your own journey. And I like the interaction with people as well. So I enjoy the company of others, and that's just who I am as a person. So thank you all, and I'll talk to you all again soon.